So you thought two-year puts were enough?
I thought 2 years would be enough, yes. I think 2 years would be enough. But I know that since I got ChatGPT and Claude, I don't use Google.
Right.
Compared this to the 1990s bubble, and the reality is there was no telling when that would end.
Right.
Are at levels of prior peaks. We're at the level of the shale revolution relative to GP. We're at the level, near the level of the dot-com, when the NASDAQ peaked.
Recently, famed investor Michael Burry appeared on the podcast hosted by Michael Lewis, author of The Big Short. Burry warned that current levels of capital expenditure are nearing historical bubble peaks, and a market correction could occur within the next 2 years.
You know, people came to the right answer in different ways, and you came to the right answer in such a satisfying way because not only did you see that the irresponsibilities in the subprime mortgage market, but you actually had a theory about the timing of it when it was all going to come unraveled. And the problem with these positions, like with, there's a lot of insanity in X or Y, is that, yeah, you can be right, but you can be wrong for long enough that the market just takes you out of your positions.
I think that's right. This is why this is the Big Short. It's the once-in-a-century opportunity to actually say, I know when this is going to happen.
Right.
You know, I've compared this to the 1990s bubble, and the reality is there was no telling when that would end.
Right.
In most situations like this, there's no good way to time it, and shorting it is just a high-risk endeavor. Palantir and NVIDIA are the two luckiest companies on the planet. Neither produced a product for AI.
No, I know.
But they're the two poster children for AI.
Yes, NVIDIA was a good computer graphics chip company.
NVIDIA was a computer graphics chip. I actually knew the CFO. We talked in 2015 or 16. I went long the stock, and I said, hey, you're doing a great job. I love how you're buying back stock. Her kids was on my kids' basketball team. I think I bought the stock like a year or two later. The stock was up to it went from 20 to 90 at the time, which is like 40 cents now, but after the splits. NVIDIA was lucky. They got lucky once with the crypto mining, because crypto mining needed GPU. GPUs they weren't custom for crypto mining. They were just the thing that was there that could be used. And then AI came along, and it's the same deal. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, Palantir was not an AI company. Basically, when ChatGPT came out, they basically put an AI cover on their applications that they were selling and then selling all this consulting on, and they call it AI. But that's what every company is doing now.
Is there a timing argument for AI then?
Yeah, so this gets to, what does this bubble look like? This bubble looks an awful lot like the dot-com bubble, which is not really a dot-com bubble. It was a data transmission bubble. It was a huge build out of fiber, and a huge fiber needed routers, and routers needed fiber, and it just blew up. So the market peak was in March 10th of 2000. Cisco grew 55% that year, revenues in 2000. And it grew 17% in 2001 because the investment continued